Welcome back to Baseline Breakdown. We are here with another podcast episode. My name is Adriel Garcia. This is my co-host.
What's up, guys? My name is Dejan. Welcome back to another video. We got some topics we're going to discuss today, right, Adriel?
We're ready. We missed last week's episode with some scheduling issues. That was my fault. My fault was coming back from California, but some scheduling issues, so we did not film last week. And then also we were watching Stranger Things. That's a big one. But we're here this week. We had a lot of NBA news to talk about, a lot of things to like segue about. We've been still watching basketball, even though we didn't film a podcast episode. We've still been posting on all of our socials on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. So make sure to follow us on there if you haven't. Early plug on the episode. But how has your NBA experience been? Who have you been watching?
Been watching a few teams, man. One team I've been watching that I've enjoyed is the Atlanta Hawks. I've been,
Oh, dude, they were at the top of my notes. That's a perfect way to
I
start.
have really been enjoying the Atlanta Hawks for multiple reasons. I think the fact that I think they've been surprising a lot of people around the league with how well they've been playing without Trae Young.
Yep.
Jalen Johnson has looked like a borderline all-star. He should be all-star
I,
this
I
year,
think I think he will be, dude. I,
100%.
I have his stats here in the last 10 games. 25.4, 11 rebounds, and 9.1 assists. And 10 games is a decent sample size. That's pretty big. That's like
It's really big,
awesome.
man. It's just like the whole team is providing just a lot of great production. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is off. I tweeted that out yesterday. His offensive leap has been like awesome to watch.
He's been
You
cooking.
know, like like the past few years, I known him to be like a really good defender, but like for him to be like this kind of versatile on the offensive end has been like it's kind of surprising, which makes you wonder. Like I wonder if he was like a guy who was known for his offense coming into the league. Like I don't know if he was like scouted like that.
He he was a guard in New Orleans. He kind of was like looked at to be that kind of guard. Yeah, I mean, in New Orleans, it's always hard to
Yeah,
succeed there. So, you
yeah.
know, but yeah, he's been amazing. I mean, what's crazy is the Hawks are doing all of this without Trae Young.
Yeah, and it makes you and it's so funny. I keep seeing like he tweeted out, I forgot what Trae Young tweeted out, but he was like good dub on to the next, and then people in the comments is like, buddy, you are not gonna be here
Does
like by
bro
February.
know?
And I'm just like, I mean, with the way they're I think they should write it out for the last year, but like I wouldn't be surprised if they're listening.
Yeah.
They're like, hey,
Yeah, I think you look at Jalen Johnson as a legit number one option because like he's giving you legit number one production. I mean, last night against the Sixers in that double OT game, he
that
had
was a
like
great ass game.
41,
Sixers
7,
hold
and 14. Oh my God, Maxi. Oh
and
my
there was
God,
no
he's gotta
what to
make
hell
that free
Tyrese
throw,
Maxey in that
bro.
game.
Imagine how different the game if he just made some free throws.
Yeah, he missed two of them, man. That shit
Like
was terrible.
it's like the late game free throw. Like they put it better. Put Maxi in the gym. Tell him not to leave until he makes 100
And
straight.
Jalen Johnson, I think, did he hit? I think he hit three free throws. He
I'm
hit three
pretty.
free
I'm.
throws
Yeah, I'm
straight.
pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, they were playing the foul game kind of later in the
Yeah.
game. So yeah, it was a good one though. That was a fun one to watch. I was watching that one at the barbecue place when I was
Yeah.
out, and I was like, oh, I literally when I arrived there at like to get food, I was like, oh, this game's in the fourth quarter. Cool, it's a good game, and I'm watching. And then I ordered my food. I sat down, and then I was like, this is OT now. Oh my gosh! And I'm like, literally, like I didn't lock. I wasn't paying attention to anything anybody was talking about for like 15 minutes because the
Yeah.
game was so good, and it was
Yeah.
just right there. I was like, oh my God, this
I
is
was
like,
locked in. I
yeah,
was
I
locked
was
in.
too. It was a really good game to watch. There was another good game last night. What was it? There was another close game that I was like tuned into a little bit. Let me see what it was.
Was it the Memphis game?
No, no. Yes. It was literally just Edie's. It was just
Oh,
watching
the
Zach
Cavs
Edey play
Celtics?
good. No, yeah, there you go. There you
Cavs
go.
Celtics. Yeah,
So I
yeah,
did
yeah.
watch Cavs Celtics earlier in the day. There we go. And then I
Yeah.
watched Edie's really. Edie just went crazy, bro.
He's been playing well. He's
Dude,
been
he
playing well the
went,
last few
well, it was
games. I've
like
been liking it a
32,
lot.
17, and 5 blocks. That's his defensive presence is very noticeable. You can tell when watching those games, he is like people don't want to drive on him. He is
Yeah.
consistently blocking shots. He's a great defender. One bright spot for Memphis at least. Like they need something.
They need something to, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
something in
hey,
them.
they're in the play-in right now. They're the 19. So,
Oh, really? I didn't know they were all the way back up there. That's actually impressive. Shout
yeah.
out to Zach. He's leading that team there. I think the Ja Morant stuff has kind of like dwindled down, you know?
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, he's injured right now, so that's probably the reason
Yeah,
why we're just not like seeing any news about him. Who knows what
but
more we could have got if he was
fair.
still playing, but
No, that's fair. I thought the injury was gonna be like them like using that as a segue to trade him, but
is it a calf
apparently
strain?
I think so. Yeah, I mean obviously you want to take something like that serious
Too
with
many
the
of
way
those
we've
this year,
seen.
man. Too
Yeah,
many of
too many
those.
calf strains. We've seen that so consistently, man. But Yeah, back to the Hawks a little bit. I wanted to talk about Nickeil Alexander-Walker, mostly from the Minnesota perspective. Like losing him was such a big loss, man. Like if they
What was the
had
re
this,
I mean the reason why they got rid of him because that way they can prioritize like re-signing Nas Reed.
yeah, they couldn't the second
They
apron
couldn't
wouldn't have
keep
allowed
both,
them
yeah.
to
I mean,
keep
I
both.
get it, but like it is. Like,
It's looking like
I'm sure if you're like Ant right now, you're like, fuck, there's my point guard right there, bro. Like
yeah,
we
like
could
that
be
guy, he's
using him
playing
right now.
amazing and like the offensive jump, I don't know if he would have had the same jump if he was still in
Definitely
Minnesota, but
not, but
like
just having that extra guard play for a Minnesota team that desperately
he's still an
needs
incredible
a
player,
guard
obviously. So
play,
like,
like that
yep.
would have been perfect for them. So
Exactly. So that's unfortunate for the Minnesota Timberwolves, but they've still had some great moments with Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards playing recently. They've been turning it up a good amount, which has been
yeah,
good to see. But I don't know if they've stayed too stagnant. I think where too many teams have gotten better. Where even
yeah.
though they made back-to-back Western Conference Finals, is like
I
I
feel
don't
like
think
their
that's
team really hasn't
correct
like improved.
at all. It really
It
hasn't.
just like going into the year, I'm just like, okay, it's kind of the same Minnesota Timberwolves team. Like nothing like popped out. Like, ooh, like this
Hmm.
team could like make a even bigger jump than they have the past
Yeah.
2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just,
So it's a
and
bit
that was one of the
unfortunate.
worries because like when I saw they didn't really add anything to like their depth, I was just like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be kind of tricky. But
Dude, yeah, no, that's been some two rough teams recently. But hey, the Suns are looking good. No,
no,
not
we're
really.
not. We just lost 2 games in a row. We got blown the fuck out last game. Play the Lakers tonight. Play
Yeah, and
Houston
then
on Friday. Then we play OKC. Oh God.
yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. We just
Devin
gotta
Booker has been playing like terrible. It's really sad to see, man. Like I saw a video of someone that I think it was that pays like player performances, whatever the fuck that
mhm.
we follow. He posted the 51-point game he had against the Bulls back in the 2023 season. I'm like, this is the
Gosh.
last season I enjoyed watching Devin Booker. I haven't enjoyed him at all the past 2 years, and I haven't enjoyed him. He had me fooled the first 2 weeks of this year. I'm like, oh shit, like
He was cooking. He was averaging like 30.
he hasn't had 25 points in almost 2 weeks.
Dude, yeah, his points per game average, I was looking because I'm gonna have you guess some the top 10 points per game averages later. And he's not even in the top 10. I'll give you a little spoiler. He's like 17th at 25. I'm like, damn, this fell off. I mean, it's still early season, and like Booker is known to have some very, very bad lapses at the beginning of the season. Not this long though. It never
We're
really
kind of
lasts
past
this
the
long.
beginning point,
Yeah.
bruh. Like it's yeah,
So it's kind of unfortunate.
it's fully been a month.
Yeah, it's like 20
It's,
games in. We're like a quarter of the
yeah,
way through the year, so yeah, he's got to turn it up. Hopefully, as Suns fans, we obviously want to we're a little bit harder on him than most. But yeah, he's been having a very, very unfortunate like past few games, which sucks because like we don't have Jalen Green, no PTO
we
right
don't
now.
have
So like,
Jalen Green. No, stop calling him PTO, man. That's not the name we're gonna give him.
how many games he's played this year? One? Exactly. One and a half? One and a quarter maybe?
One and yeah, he played like 5 minutes in the game he got injured.
But please come back, Jalen Green. Tonight we'll play the Lakers though. We'll see how that is. Jalen
Ryan
Green,
Dunn back.
Jalen Green.
We're
Yeah, there you
good.
go.
We're
Uh,
good. We got it.
DeAndre Ayton versus Mark Williams will be fun. DeAndre Ayton has been such a good player, man.
I mean, I
I would
can't
have
lie.
I would have liked him on the Suns, man.
I was one of those people that was telling Lakers fans like, oh, just wait and see with like the production that he's gonna provide. Nothing that I didn't think he was gonna do this.
Fair, yeah,
I
yeah.
thought he was gonna oh he'll get like his little 15, 16 points a game, but I didn't think he was gonna be like a presence on like the defensive end.
No, he's
But
looking
like
great,
he's
which
been doing on
is
both ends of the floor, man.
good. Next to Luka, he's looking amazing, which I'm loving. So I've always been
Yeah,
a DeAndre Ayton guy. I do kind of like have. I'm like, damn, he left him and his like relationship with the Suns is obviously like pretty bad. So he
yeah,
probably hates his like tenure with the Suns. But I still like was like a big fan of him. I wanted him to do good. He just never wanted to do good, at least when he was
yeah.
here.
I have a
But
question since we kind of brought up the Lakers with DeAndre Ayton. Isaiah said something about that brought up the Lakers. I wanted to ask you. He said that Jackson Hayes is the best backup big in the league right now. The best backup. And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm taking I threw him in. I was like, you think he's better than Isaiah Stewart? And he was like, yeah. And then I showed him a video. I tagged him in a video on Twitter of Isaiah Stewart. He played great defense. I think got a block and then dribbled the ball down the other end of the floor. Well, not even dribble, but like he just scored on the other end of the floor in the same possession. I'm like, Jackson Hayes is not doing any of this.
Jackson Hayes can catch a lob. Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
Best backup big in the league feels crazy. That feels
Like
crazy. Like I feel like there's so many better options. I mean,
I
the
think
Lakers are playing great, but
the
like
Lakers are playing great. I think there's another name I thread him. I just forgot. Is Khalil Wills starting? I don't think he's starting.
I think he is.
Is he is? Okay, never mind. There's
I
another
think he
name
might
I
be
threw
starting
at him.
next
I
to Bam.
forgot who I said.
If not, he's coming off the bench. Yeah.
And if he is coming off the bench, I'm taking Khalil Ware over Jackson Hayes. Yes.
There you go. No, that's like I. That feels crazy. I don't know. I'm trying to think of backup bigs around the league. J Huff is starting, right?
Jay Huff. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he's been playing really good. He's starting.
I
Mitchell
think I
Robbins.
think he leads the league in blocks.
Mitchell Robinson starts, right? Yeah, he.
Mitchell, I didn't even think about Mitchell. I don't think
He,
he's a full-time starter
I
though.
think I've seen him and Cat start consistently. I feel like,
Okay.
or is that not consistent? You think
I think maybe now because OG is out.
that
So
makes
they
sense?
have
Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense. Maybe that's why I'm seeing that consistently. So if Mitchell Robinson off the bench, I would take Mitchell Robinson
I'm
over.
taking yeah.
I just feel like there's definitely better options out there.
I can't I'm like blanking on top of my head right now. Um
Dang, Jackson Hayes is about. I'm gonna say no right now, but I don't know. I can't.
are you taking Jackson Hayes over Luke Cornett?
No.
Yeah,
I think Luke Cornett's really, really good, and like him and Wemby were like both playing amazing defense in the center. So when you were just cycling those two guys, they looked amazing. So when Wemby's out and Luke Cornett has to do more, maybe at that point Luke Cornett doesn't look as good. But when you have Luke Cornett in his backup big role, he's playing amazing, like
right.
playing really good basketball. That's crazy. I personally would say no on that Jackson Hayes. I think Isaiah Stewart is a better answer, honestly.
Absolutely.
I would prefer that, especially with how good the Pistons have been. Like they've been playing really good ball. So,
Yeah.
who's the backup big for the Raptors? Is it? It's not
Oh
Colin
my
Murray
God, I do not know how
Burrows.
to pronounce his name.
It's not
It's
Colin Murray Boyles. Is it him?
he's not a big. I think he's like a
He's like 6'9".
oh. No,
I just know that
it's
they're
some stretch
forwards.
big. I don't know how to pronounce his name at all.
You're talking about Svi Mykhailiuk?
Yeah, is that him?
No, Sandrew. No, oh Mamu. Oh yeah, Mamu. Okay. I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, okay.
The guy he's like loved by Raptors players saying like this is like one yeah.
Okay, no, I've seen a couple tweets about him. No, yeah, I've watched a couple Raptors games, but I feel like I haven't been locked in too much on who their backup big is. That's crazy.
Mm,
They maybe they have some questions. I do like the Lakers team as a whole, but I'm not with Jackson Hayes as the
I'm not with
best.
the Jackson Hayes thing. Yeah.
I have another Lakers question for you actually,
Huh.
which do you think Luka and Reeves are the best backcourt duo in the NBA? I have some options here for you.
Yeah, throw me some
As
options.
of right now, here's just a little like fact. Luka and Reeves play the second and third most minutes in the NBA. That's just
Hmm.
so. Maxi's still one, but you know. Here's some options. Let me know if these are just. I just put them out here as a question. I don't know if I would say any of them are better. Maybe there's questionable. I don't know. But Shea and Lou Dort.
No.
I just had to put them there because
Oh my
they're
God.
number one seed. Like I said, I don't think any of these, but we'll see. Dyson Daniels and Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Nah.
Yeah. Maxi and VJ Edgecombe.
No.
No, VJ is still too young. Okay, here's where it gets a little iffy. Not iffy, but like this is their backcourt. Emmanuel Quickly and Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram is in the backcourt?
He's been running the two
They have him running the two?
with RJ Barrett injured right now.
Oh.
If you want to count RJ Barrett in that, I think the answer is still no in my
Yeah, answer
opinion,
still no.
honestly.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Fox and Castle.
No.
Yeah, it's I think even if it's Fox and Hart. And here's the only one which would maybe have any chance, I think Garland and Mitchell.
Now, I just
Even
because yeah,
I just don't think
it's
they're
mainly
playing.
Donovan Mitchell. Darius Garland hasn't provided enough like games played for me to even like
It's mostly
yeah,
I get that. But what about when healthy? When healthy, I don't even think when healthy.
nah.
It's mostly just because Reeves is playing insane right now. I don't know if he's going to keep up this production the entire year, but he's playing insane.
Yeah, I feel like you're forgetting one. Oh, Colin Gillespie and Devin Booker? Like
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I was definitely going to put that was not even touching the list. Not even close to the list. Definitely
But
not.
no, I would say Luke and Reeves are the best backcourt deal, yeah.
Which is crazy because Reeves was undrafted. Look at him now. One of the best guards in the league. People are saying he's the best shooting guard in the league.
I mean, I mean, it's not crazy to say that now. Um,
I mean, yeah, yeah,
I
I
probably will still
guess.
take Ant over him, but like I wouldn't be surprised if someone had him like in their
Is Austin
like
Reeves better than Devin Booker?
this year. Yeah, absolutely. Yes,
Fair.
absolutely.
He's
Yeah,
averaging
yeah, yeah.
29, 6, and 7.
Reeves is averaging 29.
Yup.
Jesus Christ.
28.8, bro. Yup. He's actually like that.
Yeah, no, Reeves is having a better year than this year for sure. And Isaiah loves that shit. Asshole.
Nah, that makes sense. Hey, shout out to the Lakers, man. They're playing good. They deserve it. They do deserve it. Speaking of Reeves, and I want to transition here to another question, little like thing I had here for you. Some first time All-Stars, obviously we're gonna have them later this year. We're gonna probably give our predictions next week on who we think our first time All or who our All-Star teams would be, like our full All-Star teams. This
Yeah.
is like our way too early predictions next week. But I have a list here of guys who might make their first All-Star team. And I want you to tell me if you think, remember, not all of these guys can make it, so don't say yes to everybody. But let me know if you, yes or no, what you think, or how, or if the season ended right now, answer it like that, would they have made the All-Star team? Something like that. Jalen Johnson. Well,
Yes.
he won't make it, yes. Franz Wagner.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Jalen Duren.
I'm gonna lean towards yes.
Cool. Fair. Fair. If if the All-Star game was right now, would you say yes?
I would say yeah.
Okay, fair. But you don't know if he'll keep up this production until then.
That's my thing. Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
offensive, yeah, he's that.
I'm
He's
actually glad you brought it up because I'll bring you. I have a question to bring him when we're done with this. So, but
oh yeah,
keep
don't worry.
continue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
have a bunch of stuff. Norman Powell, another good one. He's averaging 24 a game. The Heat are the 4 seed right now, 13-6.
I'm just like I want to say yes, but because he's is it positionless? I forget this all the time.
I'm pretty sure they're doing positionless this year. See, this is the first. This is I think Norman Powell could make it. I think he would if the season ended right now, if like the All-Star game was right now
Yeah,
or whatever. But I just don't know if the Heat keep up this level of play the entire year and are still the
that's
four
my
seed.
thing. I'm gonna say no for now.
Fair, no, okay.
But
Josh
he's having a
Giddey.
great year though.
Yes, he is. Josh Giddey.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you say no for Norman Powell, you're saying no for Josh Giddey because they've kind of fallen off.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
he makes it, yeah. Chet Holmgren.
I'll probably lean towards no.
So you think OKC only gets one with being how dominant they are? That's the only reason I put him on there is like because
Yeah.
he's conveniently averaging 18 and 8. But he like that's not all-star numbers fair, but like his defense
I'm
is
50-50 on I'm
all-star.
50-50 on that.
Yeah, I put him on there mainly just because of OKC probably wants to, and J-Dub, I don't know if he's hitting the games played by
Yeah,
that point.
he's not getting
He's
that,
also
yeah.
not been playing that good to start this year. But
Yeah.
he's also coming off the injury, so I'm not tripping. Jamal Murray, he's
Ooh.
averaging to like 25 a game right now. He's doing pretty good.
Jamal Murray, he might make I'll
Might
say
be his
yes.
first year, you
I'll
think?
say yes.
Yeah, I was like he just needed that extra like 2 to 3 points per game to put him in the All-Star tier, and I think he
And this
hit
is
it.
honestly like normally like the past few seasons, like he'll have like a rough start to the year, but he's been playing great all
No,
throughout.
yeah,
So
he 30 bombs off the gate. Last name here. This one's probably a no. Is Denny Avdija. He's
I would
playing
love
good,
it, but
but
probably not.
nah, yeah. Dude, you posted his stats the other night, and I don't know if you saw, but there's this guy who replied, "You
The free
forgot a
throws thing, yeah.
stat,
It was a
bro."
Shea page. I'm like, come on, fam.
Dude, I didn't realize he had 19 free throws,
He
bro.
did, but
I
I'm
didn't
just like a
watch
Shea
that
fan
game,
page
bro.
should
But I
not
was
be
like,
tweeting that out.
you're telling me he had 12 points off field goals and 19 off of free throws. That was insane.
But hey,
23.
maybe they were actually fouling him. That's what the Shea fans
Maybe.
like
I
to
mean,
say.
I didn't watch the game. I got to go back and
I didn't get a
rewatch
chance to
it.
watch too, but it's just like when I saw it was a Shea, I'm like, come on, bro. I can't, you can't be doing this.
But you wanted to talk about Jalen Duren?
Well, I have a question that involves Jalen Duren.
Hmm.
Okay, which one of these three teams is more likely to have two All-Stars?
Fair.
Pistons,
Cool.
Raptors, Knicks.
That's hard. That's a good question. It's a very good question. We'll clip this. But Pistons, Raptors, Knicks. That's hard because we know Cade, we know Jalen Brunson, and we know one of Scotty or Brandon Ingram.
I
One of,
probably say Brandon Ingram is a lock.
there you go, yeah. So at that point, you're saying, do I think Cat? Do I think Jalen Duren? Or do I think
Scotty.
Scotty makes it? I, I see a world where maybe all three get that second
That's
All-Star,
what I was thinking too. I'm
but
like, maybe it could be all three, but then I'm like,
it is also like world versus US this year.
oh, I forgot the new format.
So I don't know how the voting exactly is going to work. We're going to have to maybe I'll do some research into that before we do. When we build our teams, we'll just do like a regular all-star team. We're not going to be,
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll look into that and see how they're voting. But honestly, I think most likely if I had to choose one, I would go with the Knicks just
Hmm.
because I trust Karl Anthony Towns play more. He had a good game recently, and
Yeah.
the Knicks as a whole, I feel like OG is out right now. Cat has more
He's
chance
been
to
picking it
play
up.
better. Yep, and then the Knicks are going to be a better team with Mike Brown's offense. It's just been a fun offense to watch, so I trust them more. Um, Pistons are a very good answer though, just because K's been playing freaking amazing. They
And
went on a
Jalen during like the past few
15 game win
games, like
streak.
he's kind of taken a little bit of a slump, but like
Yes. But I
you,
mean, we can't expect him to always play
yeah,
make.
you can't expect. What wasn't he averaging like almost 70% from the field or something like that?
Yeah, he had a crazy field goal percentage. So it's like we weren't and he was taking some mid ranges too, so
Yeah.
can't expect him to keep up the efficiency at all times, which is okay. But I think I would rank them Knicks, Raptors, Pistons,
Hmm.
and that's only because Scotty's already made it. So
Yeah.
Raptors are, even though they've lost two in a row, I like their team right now. I really do like their team and their wings and their defense is very good. They play a good amount of man to man. They don't play a lot of zone. I really I like watching their games. So I would say them just because Scotty's already made it and Jalen Duren's kind of iffy right now with his play. But that's only just because he's had a bad couple games. What about you?
Yeah. So yeah, I probably would kind of lean low. I probably would rank it the same way, like
Knicks,
Knicks,
Raptors,
Raptors,
Pistons?
because like we already know Jalen Brunson's a lock, and like I
Yeah.
think Cat with like the way he's been playing better the last couple of games. So
Hmm.
I think he can keep that level of production. Brandon Ingram is a lock this year, and Scotty has been playing well as well. So
Yep.
yeah, I probably would put the Pistons at the end just because Jaren has taken a little bit of a slump the past few games, but
But I
we'll see.
want Jalen Duren to make it.
I
He's been
want it
playing
too.
so good, and like I said, there's a world where all three of them make the All-Star team. All three teams get two, so that'll be
Hmm.
fun to watch. We'll keep y'all posted on that. Maybe we'll give some love next week on the when we do our All-Star teams. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. There's a couple people who were asking for it on TikTok. But yeah, Pistons have they ended their win streak though, which is a little unfortunate. What they stop at 14, 13?
13.
13, yeah. They were
It was a
almost
good
tied
game too,
to beat their
but
franchise record. Cade,
Missed
man. Hit
that
a
game
free
time free throw,
throw.
man. And like that shit was handed to him because they called it on the floor and then like, oh no, it's
And
free
then
throws.
and
I'm like,
he
dog, you
was
got
like,
the game handed to you.
dude, he was one step inside the half court. Like he only started doing the motion because he knew they were gonna foul him. Like
Yeah.
he got lucky they even gave him those free throws, all three. So the fact that they gave it to him and he still missed that one, man. And it was the last one too.
It was the
If
last. I'm like,
like
damn.
if you missed the first one, it's like okay, we would have known. It didn't matter. But you missed the last one. Come on. It would have been such a good overtime game too, because I remember he just hit like 40 something points. So
Yeah.
could have been like a really good like 50 piece like Cade ties the franchise record for win streak. That would have been a good moment, but not taken away from them. The Pistons are still gonna have a good year, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They lost immediately. Did they lose two in a row, or was that the
No,
Raptors?
no, no. They won the next game against the
Okay,
Heat.
the Raptors lost two in a row. They
The
lost.
Raptors, the Raptors have been missing RJ Barrett in the last two games. I'm
Yes,
not
the
gonna lie.
RJ Barrett
Is
missed.
he? What is his injury again? Is it his knee?
Let me recheck up on that. I had that here in the notes actually when I had the Raptors. RJ Barrett is currently listed as where is my there we go. He knee, yes. It's literally just a knee. It's just knee.
Okay.
Knee questionable is a screenshot I have. So yeah. But yeah, he's definitely a big part of what the Raptors need, and the fact that he's out right now is kind of unfortunate for them. But I think they'll still get might get their two little all-stars at some point. If not, they'll get their one because they've had a fun team. I don't hate their Brandon Ingram trade last year. The fact that they got Brandon Ingram for Bruce Brown and
And
some
Kelly
picks.
Olynyk, and like they didn't have to give up a shit ton of picks too. It
Yeah,
was
like
like,
it's a couple pick. Like they lucked out. Yeah, they smart
and
trade.
it was funny because I remember being like, okay, if you're trading for like a guy like Brandon Ingram, who is a star player, you're assuming that they're trying to like they're kind of going toward like a win now mode, especially when they gave him that like extension.
Yup.
And then to see it working out so far, it's been fun to watch,
Yep.
man.
Working out in the early moments is super fun, which I've loved.
Yeah.
They've they're kind of at the top of the East right now with the Magic are kind of catching up, which has been fun to
8 and
watch.
2 in the last 10
Yeah,
games
yep,
without
8-2.
Paolo, which is like Desmond Bane has been picking it up, which is like
You know what's
you,
crazy? He still hasn't found his 3-point shot.
that's what I'm saying. I was like, damn, bro, like this it might just be a magic curse. Like
And that
anybody who comes there,
you know he had 37 in the last game?
yeah,
0 for 5 from 3. Not a 3. Like it's crazy. Like and then before that he was like 1 for 6 and like he had a couple games of like 3 for 6 and 3 for 7, but there hasn't been like a Desmond Bane shooting night where he's like Desmond Bane hit 4 for 6 from 3 or like something crazy like no efficiency.
that
He had
like
a
we're
night
known
where
like we know him for, but it's just yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. The guy, and it's funny because like they have I if they were getting confident, they have some type of I don't know, not device, but like some type of like operation where helps players like with their shooting. And it's just like if y'all have this, you would assume that you guys would be
Oh,
one of
I
the
saw
better
the technology. Yeah,
yeah,
I
all that
did see
technology, you
that.
would assume they would be one of the better shooting teams in the league, but nope.
You assume it'll work. Stop with all the technology, man. Just have them
Yeah.
pick up a ball, man. Uh, but another team in the East has been kind of a little disappointing. The Milwaukee Bucks, man. I know Giannis is
Milwaukee
out for a
Bucks.
while. They did just pick up a win in their last
I
game,
mean, you kind of expected that to happen at some point. Like me, I personally did.
which is why, like, you look at which is why we all hated this team. Not hated this team, but we were all reluctant of this roster construction, of because we were making the jokes of like, oh, Kevin Porter Jr. is your second option, like,
Right.
because like Giannis is gonna unfortunately miss some time and every now and then. What does your team do when he's out? Because this is gonna happen at some point later in this year. Giannis will miss 3 4 games. You can't
And they got
always
and they
just be
got
like, we're
lucky
gonna
that
lose.
they got lucky he only missed like I think 2 weeks. So what if he
Yeah,
misses 2 months?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What if
Like
Giannis is
now
out for
you're
an extended period? Which is like the Suns are kind of in that same boat. If Devin Booker missed an extended period of time,
we're
even though
cooked.
he's been bad, that's still like a massive hit to the team. Like
Exactly.
you can't having this one star on the team is very detrimental because injuries are going to happen so consistently in this league, and it's unfortunate because you saw Giannis making those like, oh, I want to be a winner in this league, stuff like that. I've never lost 7 straight, so like, so but he's always going to have that drama. He's
It's
always
it I feel like he enjoys that. Like he's like
he likes
he
the
likes
extra
it.
antics.
He likes seeing people come up with like trade like scenarios on Twitter and shit. Like, but you know, it's one thing kind of expected. Like, it's just kind of the same thing with like the Chicago Bulls. Like when they were
Yep.
5-0, I think you kind of knew that they were gonna come back down to reality
Yeah,
at some
we
point.
knew they
Same
were
with
going
the
to come
Bucks.
back.
Like they had a good start to the year, and then they kind of came back down to reality. Um, and it's just unfortunate now they're in a position where like. I feel like you saw my tweet on the account where I was like, where I saw the Bucks were interested in like one of the teams interested in like DeMar DeRozan. I'm like the Bucks should be doing whatever they can to be
For
getting
a
a
second
second
star,
star
yep, I did see
for
that.
Giannis because but I'm seeing Bucks fans not liking the idea of DeMar DeRozan on their team. So
Which I mean, the spacing is a little questionable when you
spacing is
think of
question versus
Giannis
like
and
it's
DeRozan.
having some other scoring option like
And having a closer too, having like, I mean, obviously like Giannis and Chris Middleton excelled as a duo. That's like
yeah,
another. Obviously, Chris Middleton is a way better shooter than DeMar DeRozan was or
yeah.
is. But DeMar DeRozan can hit a three, so that'd
Can
be a
hit a
fun
three.
that'd be a fun little slot. Ryan Rollins is still producing, which is fun to see.
And I'm
It-
glad. I'm glad that like during the slump they've had, he didn't like also take a slump. Like he's actually
yeah,
been
he
producing
took
numbers.
advantage. Yeah, he had like that 32, 14, and 7 game where he played really good, and it's
He's like,
crazy
I don't
that.
know about you, but I'm getting my numbers. I'm trying to get paid.
Do you know why the Wizards traded him?
Well, they waived him because he stole something at Target,
Yeah. Yeah, because he stole something. It's just, and
which is like kind of crazy to waive a guy. It's just Target, bro.
I remember the Wizards fans were mad about it. They were literally like, "Why would you do that? Like he's gonna be such a good player." And like, look at him now. Like I know Wizards fans are definitely like, we were on top of that. We knew,
Yeah,
but here they are. Was he waived? I think
he
he
was
was.
waived. The
I
Warriors traded him.
Oh, okay. So he was on the Warriors first. Okay, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna
he
say.
was
So
on the
I
Warriors.
remember he was on the part of the Chris Paul trade. That's what it was.
Exactly. And then they waived him after, yeah.
Okay, that makes dang Wizards fans. Come on, man. I'm not Wizards fans. Wizards front office. Huh?
Yeah.
Alex Sarr though, I did want to give them some good player, man. Y'all deserve some props.
Yeah, like
Alex Sarr is
hey,
fun to watch.
maybe he's the star for your guys' future having him.
He's like the only guy I enjoyed watching
Honestly,
when I
yeah.
turn on their games.
Does CJ McCollum become a get bought
That
out?
40-point game was crazy.
Do you think he gets bought out?
What contender would want him? I know a lot of contenders would, but like who? Imagine him on the Lakers.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Isn't there like I don't know if this applies for any team, but like if a player is making like a certain amount of money, like a team can't pursue him.
It depends, I'm pretty sure. It depends if like what I think it depends on the first and second apron as well.
Okay. Because like a team that pops into mind, I'm like, if he's available, if I'm the Rockets, I'm going after him.
That'd be insane. The
If
Rockets
I'm
would
the
love that.
Rockets, or if I'm like, maybe the Bucks or something, but like in terms of contender, if I'm the Rockets, that's like who I'm going after immediately. You
That's a
can
good one.
have him run the one, you can slide amend back to his natural position.
That would be honestly really good. You're cooking there. You're
That's what I'm
cooking there.
saying. Like,
You might be cooking, and then next year just McCollum will be a little older. Slide him to the bench. You know.
exactly. And you don't have to worry about giving him a crazy contract either.
Exactly. Fred
So,
VanVleet can be your star next year. That'll be fun. There you go. That was a good trade. I like that.
yeah,
Maybe you just brought that into the world.
yeah.
But what else did I want to talk about? Oh, another team in a weirdly, the Bucks are kind of in a bad position right now. Bad position, you know. Another team in a bad position I wanted to talk about. Los Angeles Clippers, man. What is going on? What is going
Bro,
on,
every
man?
single fan should be hoping the Clippers win every game from here on out.
Dude, you're telling me that the Thunder are about to get a top five pick? And by the way, I have a whole Thunder like segment in a bit. We'll
Don't
get
they
to
have
that.
two picks that they can get this year from another
The
pick from another
Jazz,
team?
they get the Jazz pick as well. If it's
So
top
okay,
eight, I think the Jazz pick is top eight protected though, or like four protected. So if the Jazz fall in the top four, they won't get it.
so if the Clippers turn to shit at the end of the year, it's guaranteed that the
Turn
Thunder
to
get a
shit
top
at the
five
end of the
pick.
year. What do you mean? They are shit.
Well, like let's say like they don't
Like they
somehow turn it
finish.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what I'm
No,
saying.
I know what you're saying.
It's guaranteed a top five pick for OKC. Like top five is
N Not
guaranteed.
guaranteed, but like it,
That's where it's headed to.
they pretty much get lottery odds as a championship team. Like, could you imagine? Like, isn't that insane? Yeah. The Clippers are 5-15 right now after 20 games. They are on a four-game losing streak, 2-8 in their last 10, and that is with Kawhi and Harden actually playing a good amount of those. Um, Kawhi and Harden are both on contract for next year. Harden has a player option though, so if he wants to opt out for more than $42 million, he probably could get that the way he's been playing, honestly, and maybe a longer term contract too. So you maybe look at the Clippers like, what are you going to do next year where you have Kawhi on contract? A lot of other players too, like Zubac, Bogdanovich, Derrick Jones Jr., Brook Lopez. They have their core in contract. The year after that, they have no one.
Just blow it up at this point, man. I'm sorry. I don't
Just
see.
Zubac. Zubac is the only one with a contract after that.
Yeah, because even like Derrick Jones Jr., I think he has a player option next year.
Does he? He does not. He does
Oh,
not
he
have a
does
player
not
option. No.
really. Oh, okay.
It's on Basketball Reference. It doesn't have it.
Yeah, I think you just because I'm just looking into the future. If the Clippers continue what they're doing right now, I don't see James Harden picking up that player option. But especially
Yep.
with the way he's playing, he might go and sign a longer deal for maybe a little less money because like I want to be in a winning situation, and then
And the thing is, I think he could still get around the same amount of money the way he's been playing.
he could. I
But if
just
he
wonder
wants a
if like
longer term
age.
deal, probably not. But I could see another 2 year 80
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
with another team because like he's still young enough for 2 years is like you could like enjoy 2 years of James Harden and have a good
Yeah.
contender. But if he stays with the Clippers, I mean, to each their own. Like he's cooking there. Let him get him his numbers, I guess, if that's what he wants, just like the old
Yeah.
Rockets teams. But no Bradley Beal this year. Chris Paul's retiring after this year, and he's pretty much done. Chris Dunn has a contract next year, but no. Clippers are looking bad right now. Kind of scary stuff if you're a Clippers fan. Thank God we're not, but like
Yeah,
scary
thank
stuff.
God we're not.
You wonder like, do you think the Kawhi experiment's over after this, or do you think they just keep going? They give him another extension after this year, and they keep trying
Bro, if the Clippers give him another extension, they're just
to.
doing it to their son. Because even when they gave him that extension, what was it, two
That
seasons
one was
ago? I
questionable.
was just
Yeah.
like, okay, the guy is known for being injured every single year and missing
Yep.
playoff time, and you're gonna give him the extension. So if they decide to give him the extension again, that's just
Shout,
on them.
shout out to Aspiration. He likes planting trees, bro. That's why he stays in LA. He
I don't
gets
know,
that
man.
money.
It's crazy because like I was fooled. Like in the off season when I was seeing the acquisitions that they got, I'm
Me
like, okay.
too.
I
I
was
think the
like,
Clippers are like top five
I,
in the West.
and then I'm seeing people saying like, oh, like they're such an old team, like they're not going to keep up. And I was like, like I mean, we've seen older teams do somewhat better. It's just it's
We
not
got
looking good.
fooled by the resume, man. Fooled by the resume. Quick little
And
break. Quick little break. I just wanted to say that Keontae George had 8 turnovers the other night with 0 for 6
yeah, that
from the
boy, yeah,
field.
he's getting investigated. Yeah,
I just wanted to bring that up at some point, but I didn't know when to bring that up because I don't think we were gonna ever talk about the Jazz.
nah, there's no need to. But nah, that was a very bad game for him. Very, very bad game.
But yeah, they played the Rockets, who played good. The Rockets are still fun, even though KD missed those 2 games. The Rockets still played good. They dominated the Suns. They Rockets are probably going to be a contender this year, even without James Hart. Oh, well, not James Harden. What the fuck am I saying? Even
Fred
without
VanVleet.
Fred VanVleet. What the? Even without Fred VanVleet, I think they still can compete for a Western Conference Finals berth.
Mhm.
But I don't think anybody is touching the Thunder at all this year. Let's go on a little. Let's talk about them for a second, man. 20-1. They are 20-1 a quarter of the way through the season. They have lost one singular time. In when did the season start? October 22nd, and they've lost once since then. Are you kidding me? Over a month. We're in December, Dejan. It's December 1st. Are you kidding me? And they've lost one single time. Yeah, they had a no loss. I don't know. It's kind of confusing that they are able to be this good. J-Dub just came back a few games ago as well, and they don't have anything. They're not doing anything crazy besides their defense. Their defense is like top notch. They're not shooting the ball amazingly, but
Yeah,
they have a good offense, obviously,
they're
because
just so like
their
like
defense.
when I was watching that game when they played against the Suns, which we should have fucking won if Dylan Brooks would
Cl-
hit that three, by the way.
Close
Anyway,
game.
but um, just watching them on defense, it's like you literally you only get two dribbles and that's it.
You can't
Like
do anything.
you
Yeah,
can't do anything if let's say you're trying to like post somebody up and like you pick up your dribble, there's another player coming around to swipe at that ball and take it from you. Like you
and you're
can't do anything.
you're second guessing every pass too.
Exactly. And I was watching the game, I'm just like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you're the Suns and you get the ball, you gotta just shoot it. Like don't put the ball on the ground.
Don't put the ball on the ground
You
at
don't.
all, man. Yeah, they just played the Blazers again last night, and the Blazers got close again to beating them, which is pretty crazy that they played them
Which
so
how
well.
injured the Blazers are too. I was kind of surprised that they even made it a
Impre-
close game, but
Yeah, it's crazy that we celebrate the Blazers like barely beat. Oh my God, I just moved my freaking computer so much. We celebrate the Blazers barely beating them and beating them one time. Like that's like the biggest accomplishment for OKC this year, or like against OKC. But I do have their next couple games pulled up. Let's just play the game we always do. They're 20-1 right now, and then we're also going to talk about their record, what they could finish with.
I
They play
swear, if it's like
Gold.
fucking Kings, Jazz, and Pelicans again, I'm gonna be pissed.
You're gonna be a little pissed.
Yeah.
Warriors tonight. Eh, like the like.
Steph is out, so probably not.
Oh, Steph. Yeah,
That's a
they.
dub.
Okay, there you go. Then they play Dallas.
Dub.
Then they play Utah.
Dub. What the fuck is the schedule, bro?
Well, I'm not done. Now I'm the wait. Then they play Phoenix, who could I don't know. That was a decent game, but that was
That
that,
was a good game.
and it's also a cup game, so maybe I don't know.
And it's an OKC. Fuck.
That's the first Cup tournament game. We'll talk about the NBA Cup later. I'm going to ask you your predictions on the tournament later. But then they play the Clippers. Yup. So this is that's at that point that's 5 straight wins we're probably giving them because I assume they're winning. Then they play the Wolves, who will probably be a decently good matchup.
I mean, the game they played against them was pretty close, so that would be a
Exactly.
good game.
So maybe the Wolves or the Suns can give them a good match. Then they play the Grizzlies. Then they play back-to-back Spurs games.
Wemby return?
Hopefully he returns by then. One of them is Christmas Day, so let's hope.
Oh, he has to return by Christmas.
Let's
Come on, man. Don't
hope.
make that shit boring.
Then they play the Hawks, the Sixers, the Blazers, the Warriors again, the Suns. And then they have a stretch of Hornets, Utah, Memphis, Miami, San Antonio. When do they play? When do they play the Nuggets again? When do they play the Knicks? When do they play the Cavs or something? When do they play a hard team? Somebody who can do something, man. When do they like the hardest team they play is maybe the Spurs if Wemby is back, Sixers maybe, and maybe Atlanta. Atlanta or
They're
Phoenix or
they're
Minnesota, one of
they're
those.
going 75-7 this year, dog.
Which is what I want to segue to right now. Because they're 20-1. They need Do you think they're like pretty much locked in for 70 wins, right?
Yes, yes. I'd be
That's
very.
They need to
They'd
finish
have to do bad from here on out to not get
if
70.
50 and 11. So like they can do better than 50 and 11. 50 and 11 to finish out with 70 wins. To tie the Bulls record of 72 and 10, they got to go 52 and 9. Very possible. To tie the Warriors record, 53 and 8. Very possible as well, but that's like getting iffy, but like that's still like a very big window. 53 and 8, that's still a very big window. And to
Yeah,
break the Warriors record, 54 wins, and they have seven more losses they can lose, and they can still beat the Warriors record. And we're in December.
it's not crazy to say at all that they could beat the Warriors record. Like
It's,
it's
so is this the greatest team of all time?
if they do that, absolutely.
Fair. Okay, okay. But they're on pace for it right now. They're on pace for 78 wins right now.
78?
If they keep up this pace, obviously
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think they're going to. But if they keep up this pace, they'd win 78 games. So right now, like if you looked at this team, just this roster, are they like one of the best teams? They're obviously one of the best teams of all time. Are they the best team of all time though? Can you like
I don't know,
coming off a
man.
championship?
Coming off a championship and playing this well, like 21 games in a year with only
And I'm just
one
talking about
loss.
like I'm talking about off like a single season team performance. Obviously not OKC's franchise isn't the greatest team of all
Yeah,
time
yeah,
and like
yeah.
stuff like that. But like this team, this roster, if you put them up against the Warriors' greatest roster, they could compete. They could
They could
compete.
compete. I don't know if they'd win. Like if
No,
I'm
I don't
putting
know if they win. The 2017-18 Warriors, I think, is the greatest team of all time in my
yeah.
opinion. I don't know if you agree with that.
No, I would agree with that too. Yeah.
So not the 73-9 Warriors. You agree with that?
Yeah, not the 73-9
Yeah,
Warriors.
yeah. I say the 67-18 or 15 when they won with KD. That team was disgusting, man. Disgusting. But I think we're gonna see some. We're gonna. I'm gonna be like not hate watching, but the not
He said I hate watching.
but like kind of like watching and like when is the team gonna beat them? You know, like I'm kind of watching to watch them lose. I'm rooting against them, so I kind of am hate watching, but
Yeah.
I'm also not against them winning. Like if they win, I don't get anything out of it, or if they lose, I don't get anything out of it. I just kind of want to watch a team beat them because
We should be
it looks
hate
so good.
watching the Thunder and supporting the Clippers.
Yeah, I'm not supporting the Clippers, bro. Forget the Thunder. Like, you give the Thunder a good pick. I'm not supporting the Clippers. I'm sorry. But yeah, the Thunder look absolutely amazing. They look diabolically good. They're going to continue to just produce insanely good offense and good defense. Very scary for the rest of the league. So we
Do
are
you think like they'll take a hit with Hartenstein being out for a little bit?
no,
No.
no. They don't care. They don't care.
Because they're gonna bring in some dude at the end of the bench who's gonna provide like
They're yeah, they're
quality
telling
minutes.
they're telling Hardenstein's ass to just sit down a little. Like he's fine. Like they're like, bro, you're good. Just wait until the playoffs. Like we don't even need you. Like we've lost one game all season. Why do we even need you, bro? Like crazy. And there's only like the past few have been close. Before that, there's been like all blowouts, which has been even crazier. But gosh, shout out to the Thunder, man. A little segue here as well, kind of a segue, but the MVP race is really just boiling down to Shea versus Luka, man. Like. Not Shea
You don't
versus
think
Luka.
Jokic?
Shea versus Jokic. That's what I meant to
I'm like,
say.
huh?
Luka's playing good, but I don't think he's in it.
I
Shea and
don't think
Jokic.
he'll be a finalist, but I think it's strictly between Shea and Jokic.
Just a couple stats I wanted to bring up in this race. Jokic has had 10 triple doubles in 19 games. But what I think is crazier, he's had 5 games where he's 1 assist or rebound off a triple double. So like this motherfucker was like that close to 15 triple doubles.
I think the last game they played, he was
Nine.
one off. Yeah.
Yep. In the last two games, he had 9 rebounds or 9 assists in one, 9 rebounds in the other. And it's just crazy to see because every single game he's just triple double. It's just triple double, and we're getting numb to this like it's nothing. But he's playing out of his mind, and the Nuggets are playing good. But you look at Shea, he just I don't know if you saw what record he broke. He has the second longest streak for 20
20
point
points.
games.
Yeah.
93 straight 20-point games. Like that's insane. He's a guard. How? Like that's insane how efficient and how consistent he is.
Is he the most efficient like player or guard of
Dude,
all time or player of all time?
I'd have to look it up, compare it to like Steph Curry in
Or
his
like
like
20?
MVP season because I know Steph
Yeah.
Curry was incredibly efficient and like older and Michael Jordan was really efficient as well when it comes to like his PER, his player efficiency rating, but I don't know how accurate that is to efficiency all the time. But I know Shea is up there when it comes to like 30 points per game scorers, so I
Yeah.
assume he's one of the best of all time because I know he has the highest PER for like anybody who averaged over 33 points per game or something like that. So
Hmm.
that's something that he might be the most efficient guard of all time. Just looking at it, man. It's just mid range after mid range. Puts up a three. It's nothing.
It
Hits all
doesn't
his
look hard
free
for him.
throws.
Like it just looks so easy and just like he can get to his spot so easily.
And it's kind of yeah, it's kind of annoying, honestly.
It is kind of annoying because it's just like oh
But it's
like
a good.
his
It was only annoying last night, or not last night versus. I mean, not last night. It was only annoying versus us, is what I meant to say.
Rob when he hit that three against Royce O'Neal, I'm like, what the fuck is going
Dude,
on?
dude, that was so. I literally was watching. I was like, fuck, he is tough. Yeah. Shea's always just gonna be hitting buckets. When he's not playing the Suns, I'm watching it just like shocked. Just see how he's hitting consistent buckets. I love watching it, man. But I think it'll probably go back to Shea back to back. I think he will probably go back to back. Thunder win their
Hmm.
70 games. That'll be whatever. More award talk. I think Concanupple has kind of edged his way to. He's kind of definitely number one right now when it comes
He's
to
number one
Rookie
for
of
me
the
still.
Year. And I think Cooper Flag is working his way up though. He did just have the youngest. He's the youngest player to ever score 35 in a game. So that was pretty crazy.
That was
He's,
good.
he's had some good moments. He's had some clutch moments as well. So Cooper Flag has definitely been turning it up a little bit. And people were judging an 18-year-old kid. So like, who
An
would have
18-year
knew?
old who got put into a system where he's playing outside of his natural role as well.
Who would have knew that 20 games into his career he would have figured something out and could be the best player on the court at some points. Like who would have not? Who would have thought, you know? But while we get to like the end of the most of the basketball talk, at least for like core well, what else do you have for like 'cause I have a lot of stuff for you to guess that I kind of want to get into.
Hmm.
But we'll get into that in a bit. Some points per game stuff like that. You have any other teams or players you want to bring up a little bit? Jay Huff's been playing good. I think I brought him up.
They're kind of disappointed in the Cavs, man. They're seventh right now in the East.
The Cavs have been pretty disappointing, honestly. They
It's been really bad, and it makes
18
me
and 8.
wonder if they're gonna make if they're gonna make a trade, like break up the core somehow at the deadline.
Yeah, they have AT&T just like he's been playing good the past couple games though.
Yeah,
You can't hate on
he
him,
had a
bro.
nice little 27 points last game. I'm like, oh,
27 and 14. They can't call him
I was like,
AT&T.
Adrian's loving this shit.
He's playing good, man. He's a good player, bro. No, but Evan Mobley he's had some bad games to start the year, but a good couple games recently.
Just a reminder, guys, Adriel had him over Donovan Mitchell making All NBA this year.
Hey, man, it's
Just
a
keep that in
long
mind.
season. It's a long season.
Donovan Mitchell's averaging like 30, bro. We're
Hey, he
not.
probably won't make an all NBA team.
Who, Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah,
He probably would.
the Cavs fucking suck. They're not making
Oh,
shit.
All NBA team, All NBA team. Yeah, okay.
If the way they are now, they're not making shit. Like I honestly don't think because if they finish in the play-in, hell no, he makes an All NBA
That'd be
team.
so bad.
Even if
Going
he's
from the
averaging
best team in
30,
the East and winning
and then a
like
depleted
65 games or
Eastern
whatever they
Conference, and you still, I thought the Cavs and Knicks were like locked in for 1 and 2.
and it's crazy. We had the Raptors. I think I had the Raptors like at seven and they're
Somewhere
three
around
right
there.
now.
Yeah, no, the Raptors were. I didn't have them that high. I think I had them at 6 or 7 as well, somewhere in that range. So it was not crazy. Where did I have the Raptors? I have my notes here. I had them at 8. So there you go. Like I did not have the Raptors high. But Cavs disappointing, man. Cavs disappointing. Hopefully they can turn it up a little bit more. I want to see Darius Garland get back more consistently because he's. It seems like he's in for a game and then
He's out.
out. Yep, and which I mean injury management, I guess stuff like that. But been a little bit annoying to see the Cavs not be take advantage of this. no Celtics, no Pacers, Eastern Conference right now. The Knicks
When did Donovan Mitchell sign his extension with the Cavs? Was it 2 seasons ago?
24 because I remember that's when yeah, like tw
24. Okay.
like going into the 2024 season I think.
So last season?
Yeah, going into last season, yeah.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
think so. Because I remember after their playoff loss, there was like so much like
So much
drama,
drama. Yeah.
and but like none of it mattered, and they ended up being the one seed. So I think that's when it was. And people thought that Donovan Mitchell was going to go to New York, or like was debating it, so like was going to do a trade or whatever. But speaking of New York, Josh Hart has been playing really, really good. He's averaging 15, 10, and 7 over his last 10 games, and the
What a
Knicks
fucked
are.
up finger too. It's kind of crazy.
Dude, that thing looked nasty. Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, he's been playing good though. The shout out to the Knicks for actually turning up and taking advantage of this conference now. They started off slow, but they're turning it up and playing some good basketball now, which is good to see because we thought they were going to be one of the best teams in the East. So good to see them actually doing that and
Especially
kind
with
of
the loss of OG too. Like,
yeah. Mikel's been playing great too. He's like third in the league in steals.
yeah, he's. I saw the
Excuse me.
chart. He's taking like he's back to like his Phoenix form in terms of defense this year.
No, he has been playing great defense. Yeah, yeah, great man defense, which is what he's been lacking recently. So,
Yeah,
which is what good to watch from them. So hopefully they can continue to play good. I would love to see the Knicks contest whoever comes out of the West, the Thunder. So
yeah,
it'd probably be a Knicks Thunder uh finals, which would I was hoping for last season.
yeah.
But I mean I enjoyed the Pacers Thunder finals obviously, but I was for a while I thought it was gonna be Knicks Pacers or Knicks Thunder, and I was like, okay, this will be a good finals. But Pacers Thunder was really good, obviously. But
It's so crazy to say like you genuinely don't know who's gonna end up in the finals in the East this year.
no
There's so
idea.
many teams.
Could be the
There's
Pistons, could be the Raptors, the Knicks, could be the.
the Mat. Oh, okay. I'm actually so glad we're talking about this. I wanted to bring up something.
Mhm.
I saw someone make a comparison between two teams. So they said this year's Detroit Pistons team is the 2024-2025 Cleveland Cavaliers team, and this year's Orlando Magic's team is the
They are not the
2024-2025.
Pacers.
Huh?
Who are you finish your statement?
The Pacers.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. No, fuck that. Hell no.
I'm just saying, like, kind of make like no one thought the Cavs were gonna have the start they had last year. No one thought the Pistons were gonna have the start they had this year. Or Indiana was down bad at some point, or Orlando was down bad at some point. Both teams picked it up. I'm just saying it could be.
Indiana was down bad until like late December, bro. I feel like because they weren't even in the play-in. I guess well, like Detroit's not even in the play-in, bro.
Yeah.
Or not
No.
playing. I'm talking about the NBA Cup is what I'm saying.
Oh, Detroit's not in the NBA Cup?
Yeah. Oh, I
Oh,
guess it doesn't matter, but more in terms of like how good they're playing at the start of the season, I guess what I'm talking about. But
yeah.
I guess I could see that where like you think the Pistons would fizzle out and then the Magic have a good run.
I think the Pistons and Cavs one makes sense. Like,
I could yeah I get that one because it's a very good start to the year and they had to have a jump at some point and maybe it's
yeah,
not they don't extend it the entire year. I get that. I don't like the Pacers one only just because like that Pacers team felt so fun and like different
did.
and like I feel like it's such a hard season to replicate and like such a good because they were the 4 seed and people had them out in the first round. Some people had them out in the first round.
Which is
Uh,
crazy because, like, I mean, yeah,
Like people genuinely thought they and like people had them out against the Cavs too. I had them out against the Cavs in the second round. I thought they were going to lose against the Cavs. They
I
beat
had
them
faith.
easily,
I had faith.
and then they beat the Knicks too, and they almost
The
beat the
Knicks one,
Thunder.
honestly, the Knicks one was the only one I was scared about for
And
them.
then they comfortably beat them in six, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, because but like it was crazy to see that good of a season. I feel like that's such a hard season to replicate. But
yeah,
if it was a team. It would be the I could see the Magic just because they've had their core, this little core for a few amount of years, like
yeah.
even stretching back to like 2 3 years. I think they've had like these few guys for a while. So I think I could see it if it's them. They have like some jumps in the playoffs. Maybe Jalen Suggs has a really really good
Anthony
shooting
Black has been
streak.
playing well too.
He's been playing really well. Shout out to Anthony Blackman, actual dog. But yeah, I could see that. Maybe the Magic surprise us in the playoffs. We'll come
We'll
back to
see. We'll
this.
see.
We'll come back to this in playoff time. Like, oh my God, I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Like I was so wrong about everything. I'm surprised. They are 8-2 in their last 10. I'm pretty sure you brought that up, but they have been playing good. Before we move on to like the final thing, I just have a question here that I saw on Twitter, and I kind of just wanted to talk to you about it.
Hmm.
This is like a little like not too serious of a conversation, but just a conversation I wanted to have. Who do you think is the best scorer between these four players I'm going to give you? Shout out to Hidden NBA, by the way, on Twitter for this. De'Aaron Fox, Julius Randle, Zach LaVine, Brandon Ingram. Of those four players, let's rank them. Let's rank them. Who do you think would be the better scorer of those four? I had a hard time looking at it because they score in such different ways and
Exactly.
they're good at so many different things. But
Like,
I think I had answers. I had an answer. My answer personally, the best on that list I said was Brandon Ingram.
yeah, I'd probably put Brandon Ingram at the top.
Th-
Yeah,
that's just because I think back to the Pelican series. He looked like a number one option against us, the Pelicans versus
exactly.
Sun series. He looks really good right now when he's with the Raptors. He's putting up great numbers. He's not always
Yeah,
scoring him.
he's back to that form of what he was in
Yeah,
New Orleans.
he's hitting his mid-range shots. Good three-point shooter as well, and it's fun to watch him play. So I think Brandon Ingram is one up there. I This might be controversial. I'd say Julius Randle is probably the second best there. He is versatile, man.
I was in between like either putting Zach or Julius at the two. But yeah, Julius Randle, I've enjoyed watching him this year. Like
I think he's playing the best basketball of his career this year. Like this has
this is
been
definitely
the
the best
best Julius Randle.
his best years since like the year before he got traded from the Knicks.
Yeah, that second to
That
last year with the
2023,
Knicks.
2024 year, like
Yep.
yeah, he's this has been his best basketball I joined in a while.
And he can just
Um
like he can get you a three-point shot. He can bully you down low. He can like
that
shimmy
bully
for a
ball is real.
mid-range. Yes, like he can.
It's
It's kind of like when you're watching him play as a defense, you're like, I don't know what Julius Randle's gonna do on this play. He's a three-level scorer, genuinely, and at his size and frame, it's fun to watch. And I do like
yeah.
that's why I put him at two. And this might be recency bias just because he's been playing so well recently, and Zach LaVine has not. But I would put Zach LaVine at probably the third one, yeah.
I would put and like Zach LaVine and Fox are like such different players in terms of scoring because like Fox is more like prone to like downhill driving and like
Downhill,
mid
yeah,
range
get to
where
the
like Zach
bucket.
LaVine, he can do the same thing, but he's also better on the perimeter as well.
Yeah, and Zach LaVine's looking for Zach LaVine's more in the half court. Yeah,
Exactly.
he wants to like get on the wing and then hit you with a little move, and then a jab step and a three, something like that. He wants to get his own move to the basket. While De'Aaron Fox is playing within the Spurs system. He definitely had more of a scorer aspect to him in Sacramento when he had to be,
Yeah.
but I was never seeing De'Aaron Fox drop 30s consistently. And it's not like any of these guys are dropping 30s consistently,
Yeah.
but I do think De'Aaron Fox was probably the worst scorer of those four, and it's not like he's the worst player.
Yeah.
If we're ranking them as players, probably a little differently. But that was just a small conversation I saw on Twitter, and I was like, I kind of want to talk about it because four players who definitely get talked about in the league, but not enough, and you want to talk about their games, debate a little
Exactly.
bit, and there are some fun guys, man. You wanna do you want to do some guessing here for me?
Sure.
You think you can guess some stuff? I have a couple, just two topics here. One of them is free throw attempts. One of them is point per games. Which one you want to do first?
Points per game.
All right, bet. Okay, I can give you some hints as well, but I got you. I got the top 10 points per game right now in the league. Games played does not matter, but go ahead and start. Uh,
What 10 players averaging the most points in the league?
yep, 10 points. I'll give you the only thing I'll give you is that the lowest player is averaging 28 point per game. There you go.
Okay.
All
Does
right,
it need to be
but
in order? Or can I just name 'em?
no, just go ahead and name. You can start naming people.
Tyrese Maxey,
He's at three. There you go.
Shea,
There's at two. Who you think?
um,
Another guard. You also got some big men here. MVP candidates. Come on.
Luka, Austin
Luka at
Reeves.
one. Austin Reeves at nine. There you go. You're missing four through eight.
Um,
Almost all these. You got four Eastern players and two Western players.
Jalen Brown.
He is not in the top 10. No.
Um,
Four Eastern players. You're missing like two of the guys that are like usually in the MVP conversations all the time, like
oh,
consistently.
Giannis.
Yeah,
Giannis.
Giannis is at four. There you go. And then
Um,
you're missing
Cade.
Cade is at eight. There you go. You got
Okay.
a guard who Made it to the Western Conference Finals last year, but his team's not playing as good this year.
Anthony Edwards.
There you go. You have an MVP candidate who's also leading the league in assists.
Oh, MVP. Oh, Jokic. Okay, okay.
There you go. And then number 10, you should I'm trying to think of how he's a short guy.
Jalen Brunson.
There you go. That's all you
Okay, okay,
needed.
okay.
A short
That's
guy.
all I need. I was like, oh, sure, okay, okay.
That's funny. No, yeah, those are the top 10 guys right now. Luka's leading the league with 35 points per game. Shout out to Luka, which is pretty crazy. 35 is insane because he's also averaging
Okay,
like
crazy.
11 and 9.5 points per
What is
game.
Tyrese Maxey at? Because he was leading the league in scoring.
32.
Oh, okay.
32, which is crazy. Like Tyrese Maxey, I wasn't thinking that Tyrese Maxey was going to average 32 points per game this year, but he is
I don't
looking
think anybody thought he was going to be anywhere near that. Yeah.
yeah, like at this point, he's looking incredible, incredibly
Yeah.
amazing. Like shout out to Tyrese Maxey. He's really stepped it up this year. And then yeah, well let's do free throw attempts, man. A lot of these players are the same, but there's definitely a couple players that are not the same, but I'll give you some hints to try to help you out. Try to see if you can guess and these guys and go ahead. You can start it.
Shea,
Jay's at three, actually, not at number one, which most
Denny
people.
Avdia.
Dang, you were on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
he's
Then I
at
was like,
eight. Dang. That
um,
was a pull.
fuck, free throws,
Okay.
man. This one's tough.
One of the best. Two of the guys, these guys were like on the. A lot of these guys were on the scorers list, bro. So you gotta just think of that.
Tyrese Maxey,
Nope. Oh wait, yes, yes, he's at 10. Sorry, he's at 10. Sorry.
Austin Reeves,
Austin Reaves is at five. There you go.
Luca.
Luka is at one with 12.4 free throws per game.
Uh,
The number two guy is an MVP candidate who was injured for a good amount recently, but he just came back.
Giannis.
There you go. Number four guy is on a terrible fucking team in the Western Conference. Like I hate watching this team. Not the Kings though.
Oh, not the Kings.
Not the Kings, no.
Oh, because I'm like, oh, you hate them.
I do hate the Kings, but it's nobody on the Kings.
And it's
Big
Zion.
man. There you go. There you go. There you
Yeah.
go. Another big man who's injured right now in the Eastern Conference, but his team's been playing better without him.
Paolo.
There you go. A
Okay.
guard in the Western Conference who's got a terrible team as well, but he's an older guy who's kind of had a career resurgence here.
It's a guard.
Yeah.
Oh, James Harden.
There you go.
Okay.
A bum in Phoenix.
Devin Booker.
I'm joking, bro. I love Devin Booker. But that's yeah, that's our top 10 free throw attempts per game. I just wanted to see if you can get that. I love how you were so on top of the Nenny of the you were
Because I'm like, because I've been seeing Blazers fans talk about like, oh, he's been getting some like foul calls this year. I'm like, oh, yeah,
like that you were on that. Yeah, you knew that he's been getting a lot of free throws. That's funny. Yeah,
yeah,
you were cooking with that one. You think the Blazers are gonna be fun next year when Dame's back? I think this team's gonna be fun, man.
I think so.
Like
And
when Dame's back, this is gonna be fun. I forget Dame's on this
like,
team.
I guess, do you trust his sec? Well, is would he be the second option or he be the first?
I think he'd be the first still. I would
Do you
trust
do you
Tate,
trust Denny Avdia
Denny.
being your second option then?
Not for like a championship team, but like I
No,
think they can
not
be
the
a fun
championship, but
playoff
like,
team.
cause,
Yeah,
cause, cause I'm still thinking like I feel like they should try to make a trade.
they
Like,
yeah, they definitely should try to make a trade for some. If they want to
apparently they're
be,
interested in DeMar DeRozan. I don't know how true that is. I saw that.
that would be a fun fit. I think I
That'd
would
be
like that
fun.
fit with the spacing. Yeah, I could see that. They have fun pieces. The Blazers do. Donovan Clingan's a fun piece. Drew Holiday's really good. Shaedon Sharp's turned it up a little bit, even though his shooting's not
Still no Scoot
efficiency.
Henderson, which it's a hamstring or is it a?
I said he was gonna be better than Brandon Miller, man. But here we are. To be fair, at least I wasn't one of those people who were saying it was gonna be better than Wemby.
Yeah, that's just wild. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I did think the Hornets were crazy for taking Brandon Miller over. You know what's crazy about the Hornets? Did you
What?
see what happened the other night in their win?
Oh, they benched Brandon
LaMelo
Miller and
and Miller.
Lamelo
That's crazy. How are you
in crunch
benching
time.
your future
Which I'm actually glad you
guys
brought it up because I think Lamelo is gone by the deadline. Which,
by the
babe,
deadline? That you did. That
this
was your hot take at the
that
start
was
of
one of
the
my
year, I
hot
think,
takes.
right?
And it's just like the writing is just kind of on the wall. Like I'm so on it. I'm being so for real. Concanipple has been. I think they're already viewing him to be like their future like franchise player
I
already
could
with
see
what
that. He's been playing amazing. I don't know if he's a franchise player though. That's
for the
crazy.
Hornets anybody can be the franchise player. So uh
And then
but
Ryan Kalkbrenner is pretty good as center, yeah.
yeah, I think the writing is on the wall and like this isn't the
No.
first time he's been benched in crunch time.
Bye bye LaMelo, man. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's like a actual.
What would his value be like? Like is he like Okay, they'll get one player in return with a good amount of picks, or two players in return with like a first round and like a second round.
I think a solid young player and some picks. I don't think he's got crazy value.
Yeah, because the injury history definitely plays a factor in
Like a
that.
couple firsts, obviously, like maybe one or two firsts, but I don't think anything more than
What
that.
what team is like? Because
The
like I always top,
Clippers,
huh?
the Clippers. Genuinely, no, the Clippers they need something. They need anything.
Hey, if Sentel gets that shit right, he knows anything.
They were interested in him a while ago. It's not like it was that crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's real, bro.
Um,
It's real. It's
I
gonna
I
happen.
would say Memphis, but like not Memphis, Minnesota, but like I
That'd be a
think that
fun duo. Anthony
I I
Edwards and LaMelo.
I think they wouldn't be willing to. Well, Jaden McDaniels is untouchable. That's what I know.
Yeah, but that'd probably be what they need.
I guess Nas Reed, but then like your center depth is cooked.
What if it was like Rob or Rudy Gobert and a bunch of picks?
Oh, I'd do that.
You do it if you're Minnesota, but do you do it if you're Charlotte?
You finally have a big man, so fuck yeah, take it.
For how long? One more year until Rudy Gobert is dog shit again, even though
Oh
he
my God,
is
no,
dog.
no, no, they gave him didn't I think the Wolves gave him an extension recently.
No, what I'm saying is like Rudy Gobert's ass is what I'm saying. Like
Oh, well, maybe they flip Rudy Gobert to another team.
maybe, yeah. He's not that bad. I just don't think he's what the Hornets would want.
No, 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 no,
Probably not.
no.
But yeah, then we'll see what happens, LaMelo. That could be a fun like we'll see some trade rumors as the year goes on, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you have your dunker spot for the episode or the past week or so, or 2 weeks technically?
This year goes to Nikola Jokic, man.
Nikola Jokic, my go.
Nikola
Let's
Jokic
talk
has been
about him. My
like
goodness.
like watching him play has always been like the game is just so easy for him. Like it doesn't look like it's challenging at all. But this year it just looks like just effortless. Like there's
Like it's nothing, man.
it's nothing, man. And
He is just the fact that he's playing this good and MVP is probably not going to happen is crazy. His averages right now are 29 points per game, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists with 1.5 steals and a block a game.
who says Jokic can't play defense, man? Hmm.
He he plays good. Like his game log is crazy. Like 26, 9, and 10 his last game.
Yeah.
21, 9, and 10 the game before that. 17, 10, 16. 43, 44, 13, and 7. 34, 10, and 9. 28, 11, and 12. 36, 18, and 13. Like it's literally just like consistently just double digit numbers in every category, and it's just insanely I good pick. That's a great pick.
Yeah.
He's one of the best offensive centers of all time and he's playing amazing, continuing to play great.
Is it crazy to say he is?
No, but I just don't say that because people call it reactionary and like early and recency
Yeah.
bias. But no, I think he probably is the greatest offensive center of all time because his playmaking is amazing as well. There's this guy on Twitter. God, I hate him. No, I don't hate him. No offense, but I just hate his post sometimes. No offense to you. I'm gonna say your name, Jacob the Clipper. That guy. I think you've seen him
Oh,
argue,
that dude is just
dude.
I have never seen a positive post from him ever.
Bro, he was posting some Jokic passes talking about like and then he posted some clips of like the 70s and like they were making these passes back then.
It's
And I
just
was just
like
like, stop it.
just stop,
Stop
man.
it. You're not
Stop.
Yoki. And he
And
was like,
I'm like,
he was trying
look,
to say that,
if you hate this new style NBA so much, why do you watch it? Why do you cover it?
why exactly? Why are you even watching it? Go back and watch old highlights. You haven't watched every old game. You can go watch it. You can go watch them. Get League Pass and go watch the old games. That's
Jesus Christ, man. I don't like that guy. And anytime I see him, I just scroll past because like it's just gonna be some negative ass shit.
no, yeah, but I was just, that's why I just like, how can you guys not say that Jokic is the best offensive center of all time?
Yeah,
He's also top 15 player of all time. Like he's insane.
yeah,
Good dunker spot. I like that one. Good week of basketball. Couple weeks of basketball. Sorry we missed last week, y'all. I know
yeah,
there's probably only like 4 or 5 people that have ever actually watched this, but
yeah.
there's still a couple people. There's been a couple comments, a couple people who have like tuned in, so
Did we
you made
get
it all the
comments on the
way to.
last one?
No, I don't think in the last one, but we got a good amount of views, like 20 something views, so there's people watching, and I know they're not all me because I didn't even watch the last one, so.
No, yeah, I probably
I
watched it
only
one
watched
time.
it once to clip it. I literally
Yeah.
only watched it once to clip it. So, which is what I've been doing recently, so I don't give us fake views. But yeah, thank you everybody who's been watching.
Oh wait, we got to do the predictions for tonight's games.
Oh shit! And the NBA Cup predictions. I have this in my notes. Thank you, bro. So
Hmm.
we have the NBA Cup coming up. I want to ask you, who do you think is going to win the NBA Cup from this tournament bracket that we have right here? Our first game is going to be on Tuesday, December 9th. We have Miami Heat versus Magic.
Ooh.
1 versus 4 matchup in this seeding. Jesus Christ, why is that? Sorry.
I'm gonna lean towards Miami.
Miami, okay, I like that. That's a good pick. So you're saying Miami upsets them technically.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't an upset, really. Not really an upset. I'm just looking at it from the seeding perspective. Never mind.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Miami, I like that. Knicks Raptors. Good game. That's gonna be a good game. Even though the Knicks just blew them out, I could see the
You
NBA
hope
Cup
RJ Barrett is back at wait, what when is the cup game?
next Tuesday. The Cup game next week. It's in Toronto as well.
I'm
The
gonna
Magic game is in Orlando, if that matters.
I'm gonna say the Knicks.
Cool. So then we have Magic versus Knicks, or not Magic, Heat versus Knicks for the to make it to the finals. Who do you think? And
I'm
that
gonna
one
go
would be in New York, because no, that would be in Vegas, neutral site.
call me crazy, but I'm gonna go with Miami.
Miami making a crazy run. Okay, maybe Norman Powell makes that All-Star team. Um, then Wednesday we have the Western Conference. We have Phoenix Suns versus Thunder. Yeah,
Just
Thunder are gonna
saying.
win that one. Spurs versus Lakers. I'm glad the Suns made it, by the way. Shout out to the Suns for even making it.
Yeah, 3-1, kind of
Hey,
fire.
they deserved it. Yeah, shout out to, there's only 8 teams in here, so shout out to the Suns for making it.
Spurs and Lakers. I'm gonna go with the Lakers.
Lakers, okay, so Lakers versus Thunder.
Oh, that'd be good. Oh no, belt to ass. Thunder winning. Cause yeah.
And then who do you think is winning the cup in the Thunder versus Heat game?
I'm gonna go on a hunch and say that I think the Thunder are taking it.
And you know what's crazy? The that game won't matter for
Record?
record. Yeah. So if the Thunder lose,
Who
like
cares?
it won't matter at all. Yeah, that's pretty crazy to think about. But I assume they're gonna want to win. But yeah, that's fun to look at. We wanted to just give our predictions on that. I like that, Legend. All right, now here we go. We have our total of 9 games tonight. We're gonna be covering them tonight on X/Twitter. Make sure you go check it out. But let's give our predictions right now. Yeah, Suns versus Lakers.
Lakers.
I'm gonna go Suns. I'm gonna say Suns win that one. Hawks versus Pistons.
Call
That's gonna be
me.
a good game. I'm watching. I mean, I'm tuning into
Is
most games.
Jalen Duren playing?
Detroit. Yes, he's probable.
I'm gonna go with the Pistons, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I agree. Cavs Pacers.
Cavs.
Bucks Wizards. Probably
If they lose
Bucks.
that game, oh whew. uh Bucks, Wizards, I'm gonna go with Bucks, yeah.
Cool. Hornets Nets.
Battle of ass. I'm gonna go with the Hornets.
Yup. Clippers Heat. I'm gonna go Heat, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Clippers suck. Bulls Magic. That's a good one.
Bulls, Magic. I'm gonna
I'm gonna go
go
Bulls. It's a random upset.
Desmond Bain 40 bomb. Calling it.
Mavs Nuggets.
Mav Nuggets.
Yeah.
Um, oh, Nuggets. Sorry.
No, you're good. Rockets Jazz. They played
Rockets.
last night and the Rockets won
Again? What
by
the fuck? Rockets.
27. Yeah.
Rockets, yeah.
Everybody but us gets to play the easy. Actually, the Suns had an easy start this season. I'm not gonna. But yeah, that's pretty much our predictions for tonight. That's our talk, some recap on the past 2 weeks on some NBA basketball, some NBA news, some drama, stuff like that. Whatever's going on in the league, we'll recap him. But we will be back next week for sure. Next Monday. I don't got any trips coming up. I don't think you do. But well, we'll be back next Monday as well with another episode. We're covering every single game of basketball every night, usually on Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram. Make sure to go follow us on there. And yeah, other than that, we will see you guys later.
Peace out, guys.
Have a good day, guys.